Okay. Jeez. As I said, there's a minigame after every 4th level. Yeah, this is Crazy Dave. Crazy Dave is gonna be your little helpful buddy. And probably one of the biggest pain in the asses in any type of video game because he is literally that bad. So this minigame, I believe this is called Walnut Bowling or something stupid like that. I love the minigame, don't get me wrong, it's just I can't remember the name of the minigame for the life of me. So pretty much what it is, you're going around bowling with freaking walnuts apparently. It's kind of easy and kind of hard. They give you exploding nuts, which obviously explode like a cherry bomb. Not really useful. Excuse me. Just need a belch. Crap. I can't really say this is my favorite minigame because there's definitely a couple other ones that rank up as one of my favorites. But we'll get over them. We'll get to them eventually. But yet again, as I said, first adventure mode, then I'll do everything else. I'm probably gonna bore half of you to death, but I just don't give a shit right now. I am the LPer. I am the one playing the game. You are not. You shut up and you sit down. And you just watch the game. I am an entertainer. I am a YouTuber. I am God. Ugh. Okay, I just screwed that line up. But that was actually a reference to a cartoon I don't think a lot of people watched. But I remember that cartoon. It was funny. I just can't remember the name of it, but I remember it was from a cartoon. And then, you know, also House of the Dead. I am God. I'm like, no, you're not. Yeah, but that final boss kicked me in the shins. Oh, I hate that final boss for, like, the passion. I'm getting impatient. Yeah, that's what happens when I get impatient. I just start going ape shit. That's the best way to describe it, just going ape shit. Oh my god, I love my job right now. My job just being this. Look at that! That's ridiculously easy! And look, I win. Boom. Wow. And they only get harder from here. Okay, so a potato mine. You can actually get a trophy, a little achievement thingy to set a potato mine up. I'm going to get it just to show it off. And no, it does not get a flashy animation like I wish it did. All it says in the bottom of the screen, like right here, you unlocked trophy, and I'm like, woohoo. And then I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. I'm trying to plan out what I should do. Oh, fine. I'll place it down here. Yeah, I'm gonna get the okay, there. I should explain something. This is actually an instant kill. It can only be used once. It will only be available for... Well, it will be available all the time, but it takes a while to restore. It does not harm any other plants around it, but there are some instant kill plants later that will affect that. But it's not really anything to worry about for right now. That's kind of later in the game. And, oh, for the love of God, hurry up and touch the stupid thing. It only takes 25 sun, but it does take some time to set up, because it does have to prepare itself to, you know, go. Wait for it. Spoosh! Yeah, it takes a while to set up. It's fun, though. Like, how many times can you say, I saw a potato blow up in someone's face? That would be awesome as hell, watching something like that happen. It's just like, hey bro, you wanna have a potato? Okay, run. And then kaboom! And he ain't existing. And I'm like, wow. Oh my god. And plus, you know, like, he comes back as a dead zombie that eats a potato. Oh, that would be so cool. But really gross. So yeah. Yeah, it's not really anything to say, because this is just the boring part of the game until we get later. Stay right there. I'm just putting that out there so that javelin zombie would go spoink. And when he loses his javelin, he becomes slow as shit. I mean, look how slow. He is slower than the actual zombies. Well, the point is, he was a Olympic sport person thing. I don't know. He tried out, and like, you know, his team dumped him because I don't know. Make your own story, you fanboys, fangirls, fan people. Cause I know I did. I just forgot it. And that's the one thing I like about unlicensed games like well, this is licensed. Sorry, it's a licensed game. But like games like this that don't have much story, like Toho for an example, that's a good thing to start creative thinking on. Yeah, there's just so much stuff on the internet nowadays that you could just make fun or just try to put your own story into. It's really fun. Like that's what the fan book pretty much is for the Toho thing we're doing. And if people don't know about Toho, it's gonna get them introduced to the whole idea of it, the basics. And I really had fun. Well, had fun. Sounds like I'm done with it. I'm definitely not. But I'm having fun talking to people, understanding what they understand. I'm understanding what some other things was meant to represent in the Toho franchise. I'm learning so much. I thank all of you who are helping me. And I hope you give the whole project your full support. Because I had fun, some of my friends had fun, we're all having a good laugh once in a while. It's all good. I should probably stop talking about that. Now the Snow Pea, it's weaker than the Ice Pea, but it costs more with Sun. But it's good to take out javelins. Will I be using it? Probably not. Don't get your hopes up. And yeah, Crazy Dave does have some funny dialogue, but I read all of it before. For the walnut thing, he was like, okay, you got a shovel, dig up all your plants, and then I'll give you a walnut. It's like, why did I give you a walnut? Because he's crazy. Okay, as you can see in the bottom of this area, we have 2 flags to deal with. Yes, 2, not just 1. This makes the game a little unfair at times, because you gotta, like, strategize, and sometimes your strategy doesn't go to plan, it's just so much of a pain in the butt to deal with. But yeah, it's fair most of the time until we get to a certain part of the game, which I absolutely freaking despise. Let's just say a certain zombie is my worst enemy to ever exist on this planet. And what is up with, like, this area of where this game is supposed to take place in? What's up with, like, no one having cars? Like, I would take a car out and start driving over these zombies. It's like, I had enough of these goddamn zombies in this goddamn neighborhood. Screw zombies and ate my neighbors. I have a chainsaw and a car. Why does that remind me of Dead Rising? Oh, right, because you could combine the thingy in a shopping cart in Dead Rising 1. Oh my god, I love that thing in Dead Rising 1. So many kills, just easy kills. And then easy experience, etc, etc. Well, I'm not playing Dead Rising right now. I'm playing freaking Plants vs. Zombies. You don't need to know about Dead Rising unless I do an LP of Dead Rising. Which I want to, but I don't own a copy of Dead Rising, sadly. All I was going to do is probably just do a bit of a story mode survival. Because I have beat it for a friend who was having quite some trouble with it. I'm not going to lie, I died a lot, but I knew where I was going. The only ones that give me trouble are like the psychopaths that are optional, like the gun shopkeeper. He's a very big issue in Dead Rising. The psycho who has the machete in the storage house. He was one of my biggest threats in that game. Alex the clown was definitely my worst thing in that whole freaking game. But the chainsaw is definitely worth it. And you're probably thinking, shut up about Dead Rising. Yeah, I actually will. Oh my god, I just can't stay on topic. Like, this game is just so boring. The music is good. It's got, like, upbeat songs later, but Oh my god, it's just so boring. Look at this. I don't even have to try this. Look, I'm not even paying attention to my screen right now, and I'm winning. Like, seriously. This is like... It's a complete gay fest, and what I mean by that, I mean the original and the true definition of gay people, which means happy. If I was talking about, you know, like a homosexual, then I would say homosexual. Because I'm actually using the true definition of gay. And people say, oh, this is gay. I'm like, do you mean happy, or are you using, you know, the new age term of homosexual? And then, yeah, they get confused. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. Haha, people. All the people who didn't know that. Yeah. And if I say gay, I'm obviously referring to, like, you know, happy people. Like, I'll talk to my friends. I'm like, yeah, you're gay, man. And then, like, especially when it's a chick, they'll look at me saying, what? I'm like, what's my rule about saying gay? And they instantly remember as soon as I say that. And that's why me and my friends respect each other enough, because I actually keep rules somewhat. You're probably thinking, oh my god, you're just being mean. Well, I've talked to bisexuals and homosexuals, so I have no way of trying to be mean or being mean. Because a lot of my friends are bi. I just wanted to point that out, that some of my friends are bi. Yeah, I have a couple friends that are homo, but yeah. It's like, god damn it, you're teaching my kid all the bad stuff. Actually, no, I'm not. Your kid has to learn this at one point. And then, like, I get complaints by soccer moms saying, oh, blah, 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 you're going into, like, deep territory, which you shouldn't. And then, like, people would ask me about stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I'm just talking about stuff that is in real life. It's like, you shouldn't take it too seriously at times, too. God, this is boring. Did I mention that multiple times already? Sorry. I don't know, I'm getting bored now. I'm just placing down random crap. And that's another thing. People on Skype, I don't know if people, like, a lot of people don't want to talk to me on Skype, but it's like, if I don't want to talk to you, that's clearly because I'm busy or you're creeping me out too much. If you don't want to talk to me, I'm probably doing the same. But at the same time, a lot of my friends can't take me seriously because, you know, I'm using my terms and what the true definition is. Just as I was talking about gay. Yeah, I use the true definition, people. I'm just getting bored now. I'm just trying to place stuff all over the screen. Alright, I clipped that cherry bomb. Yep, made my life that much easier. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to finish the level and say it's enough. Huh, my game is running smoother now. Yay, maybe this isn't gonna be a bad LP. Like, I'm not even joking, my game is running smooth. It's like a donkey is behind, I don't know. As I said, I will stop, I guess, even though, yeah, every 15 minutes, I don't care.